The unexpected stranger in the hardware store. When I lost my little brother, Luke, in a freak hit and run, my entire world collapsed. For 4 straight months, I barely left my apartment. My friends tried calling, my parents brought over homemade meals, but nothing helped. I was stuck in this endless, suffocating fog. One rainy Tuesday afternoon, my kitchen sink burst. Water was spraying everywhere. I had no choice. I threw on a hoodie and ran to the local hardware store down the street. I was standing in aisle 7, staring blankly at a wall of plumbing supplies, completely overwhelmed. Tears literally welling up in my eyes. That's when this old retired mechanic named Mr. Miller walked up. He had graying hair, worn-out denim overalls, and the kindest eyes you could imagine. He looked at the part in my hand, then looked at my face and softly said, "Son, you look like you're holding way more than a broken pipe." Right there. In the middle of aisle 7, I broke down. I told this total stranger everything. About Luke, about the guilt, about how I felt like I was drowning every single morning. He just stood there. He didn't offer fake platitudes. He didn't tell me. Everything happens for a reason. He just listened. Then he reached into his pocket, grabbed a brass washer, and handed it to me. "I lost my eldest boy 30 years ago," he whispered, his voice cracking just a bit. "You think you're supposed to fix a leak, kid, but grief isn't a leak you fix. It's a river you learn to swim in." He invited me to his garage the next day to fix my pipe together. For the next 6 months, I went to his workshop every Thursday. We built birdhouses, repaired lawnmowers, and talked about our boys. He didn't treat me like a patient. He treated me like a human being who was hurting just like he used to. Last week, I finally went back to Luke's favorite camping spot. I sat by the fire, held that little brass washer in my hand, and for the first time in over a year, I smiled at the memories instead of crying over the loss. Sometimes, the best healing doesn't come from a sterile office. It comes from someone who has walked through the exact same fire and reached back to pull you through.